Oh, get my microphone in place. Good morning. It's 7:02 a.m. on Tuesday, October 6th, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Uh, Feeling pretty good today. Allergies subsiding somewhat. That's good. It's foggy outside this morning. I always that that always kind of puts me in a mood. I like it. Um, it's all maybe just part of liking autumn in general. Um, it's it's good. Did I talk already about Over the Garden Wall this year? I don't think so. Certainly tweeted about it, but I did finally over the weekend do my annual viewing of Over the Garden Wall, which is a very autumn slash Halloweeny sort of show, which is why I tend to like. There are times all throughout the year that I'll think about it, but I don't know. I think I generally speaking feel like, well, but it's an autumn show. I should watch it in autumn. But if anyone is unfamiliar with Over the Garden Wall, may I recommend it because it is delightful. Um, I own it on Amazon Video, but I think that there are a variety of other ways. I think it might be on HBO Max. I should double check. But the point is, you can find it somewhere, and it is very consumable. It is 10, 12-minute episodes. It might be presented broken, as like 5 half-hour episodes, but Rocket's found his squeaky toy out in the background. There you go. It's pretty early for that, buddy. Anyway, it's about two brothers who are lost in the unknown, and they have, a variety of little mini adventures on their way, trying to find their way home. This is, they just encounter a lot of silly creatures and talking animals and monsters and everything. And it is such a delicious blend of um, really silly, absurd comedy, genuine, like character based comedy, genuine character based drama, and actual scary stuff. And then, of course, all of it slathered with a layer of. I have recently become a fan of the word spoopy. I'm certainly a fan of the aesthetic, but the basic idea of things that are sort of like in the neighborhood of things that we consider like spooky or scary for Halloween, but like cutesy-fied stuff. Like there's a bit early on in the first episode where they look up into the dark trees and then there's this lightning flash and it briefly creates these ominous silhouettes of these creatures in the trees, which are obviously squirrels wearing little bow ties. And it's just like, why do they have little bows around, ribbons around their necks? Actually, I should say they're probably, I don't, it's hard to tell from the silhouette now that I think about it. I can't remember if it's a ribbon around their neck tied in a bow that like might be on the back, or if it's a bow tie. I'm not sure. But the point is silly. But also having kind of a meaningful, like, story, about what it means to be a brother and like an older brother and how to take care of your brother and the sorts of things we'll do to, the lengths we'll go to protect someone else, but how sometimes that we can be deceived into what's really the right thing. And oh God, it's so good. It's so good. And the thing is, I think if you watch just the very first one, um, you will be shocked, like I was, at how something that seems, so very silly to begin with will introduce a pretty scary monster, um, which is just, it's a really cool mix. I called it delicious earlier, and I think that's a good word for it. And I just love it so much. So if you've never seen Over the Garden Wall and any of the stuff that I'm talking about sounds fun to you, then I highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up. One of my favorite pieces of media in the world. Anyway, um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. But also, um, gosh, I ended up talking about that the whole time. But tonight, just as a sneak preview, the final episode of our first So Many Levels campaign. You know, last week we saved the universe. This week we say goodbye to those characters. Yeah. That's not gonna. I think I feel weird talking about it because it's not actually closed and in the books yet. Won't feel real to say it's done until that happens, I think. We'll see. In any case, I'll leave it there and I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.